Hey, good morning, How y'all doing this morning? What's today, Wednesday? Jeez, my bad, y'all. Today's Thursday, August 20th. Wow, tomorrow's Friday. Incredible. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general message. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's get a few cards for you. It is 6:09 a.m. when this message is being recorded. Let's get a few cards. Let's get some energy here. What is the collective dealing with, or what is someone around the collective dealing with? Okay. I'm hearing something about medication, taking your medication as prescribed. Spirit said take it as prescribed. We have sneaky plans. Okay, so somebody got some sneaky plans. They're making plans behind your back. Something you don't see coming. Yeah, they're keeping quiet about their next moves. 44 could be significant. What we have? Social pressure. So somebody under a lot of social pressure. People could be trying to convince somebody to do something a certain way, that's the best way. Okay, this could be someone that's doing something against their own, that they really don't want to do, but they feel pressure because of, social status or social programming, right? Outside opinions affecting your decisions, feeling obligated to others, feeling judged or observed. Yeah, so people could be watching what you're doing. All right, they could be judging your choices. 143 could be significant. Sea lion. I'm making a lot of noise. Passive aggressive energy, trolling. Somebody could be making, slick comments under your social media content, right? Under a fake profile, of course, right? Because cowards always hide. Pretending to be curious, but actually want to harass or derail your choices, your ideas, your plans. Thank you, Spirit. 64 could be significant. I think that's a 6. What we got here? Public confrontation. I'm telling you. So somebody wants to embarrass you, humiliate you, want to bring up your personal issues in the public, right? Want to argue in front of people like something's going to embarrass you. Airs out issues so others can see it, anticipate. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is planning on sabotaging you. Spirit said a humiliation ritual. Somebody could be trying to humiliate you, and on a public platform, in public. Somebody with the TV, hell yeah, somebody wants to humiliate you in public. Yeah, fake. Scammer appear as opportunity but conceal harmful intentions. Fool's gold pretends to have money. So this is a fake. This is somebody that fake flexes, right? Or they could try to say that you're a fake. Take it how it resonate. Private DMs on the bottom. What we got here? We have financial freedom. So some of you guys could be having some financial freedoms. All right. Yeah, somebody's been giving you the silent treatment. That's who this is. They're jealous about your financial freedom, your status, how you have created stability for yourself, right? You gaining control over your finances. You live comfortably without constant worry. Yeah, so somebody could be giving you the silent treatment, right? Because they're unwelcome and uninvited guests. So somebody feels rejected. Right. Pushes their way in. Won't take no for an answer. Refusing to let go. Annoying, unwanted energy. So somebody wants to embarrass you. They want to confront you. They want to humiliate you. They want people to judge you as somebody that's unfair, unjustified, right? Like selfish, self-centered, that kind of energy. Because they feel unwelcome and unwanted. Yeah, they tried to bully you. They tried to push their way into your life. What's going on here? Or into your space. Yeah, because you gained control. And what was going to happen was once they got into your energy, they were going to sabotage you. Yep, they were going to try and humiliate you. What we got here? Fake apologies. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody that probably already done burnt the bridge with you. Apologizing to keep the peace. No remorse or guilt. Actions have not changed. Same old attitude. Ooh. Somebody could be a scammer. Somebody could do something with fake checks. Somebody could do something with fake checks. Somebody's a scammer like a motherfucker. Somebody could have been doing fraud. 45 could be significant. 38, 23, 132. What's going on here, Spirit? Ooh, somebody could do fraud, make fraudulent checks, write fraudulent checks. There's going to be some kind of public humiliation. Yeah. Let me see. Acts of kindness. You have financial freedom because you're not you're not a self-serving person. You're not a greedy, selfish person. You're a giver. Small gestures of love create big impacts. Yeah. And you're reaping the benefits of that, right? Because you weren't out here scamming people. You weren't out here moving like a snake. You know what I'm saying? Lying, stealing, and cheating and manipulating. That's what this person is doing, has done. What we got here, dodging the questions. And when you ask this person about some shit, they always making the excuses. They don't want to talk about it, right? They change the subject. Or they get quiet. They don't say shit at all, right? Avoiding or evading direct questions. Changes subject. Gaslights. Avoids accountability. Somebody's trying to, listen, the other man or woman. The competition. Someone getting in your way. Wow. So this is somebody that's definitely around you. This is an unwelcome, unwanted guest. This is somebody that's in your energy that don't belong in your energy. They're violating. That's what Spirit said. They're violating. They're trying to infiltrate you to find out what you got going on, your secrets, how things work, and what you got going on, so they could try to humiliate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The competition, someone getting in your way, stealing or taking what's yours. Rival, a frenemy. Thank you, Spirit. This is not your friend. They ain't, listen, look, rigged. I'm telling you, this ain't your friend. Unfair manipulation to achieve specific outcome. Dishonest, unethical behavior, deceptive outcome. So whoever this is that's coming in to give you some kind of apology, this could be around, I don't know, maybe somebody was trying to fucking steal your identity, steal from you. What we got? A storm brewing. Ooh, you're getting close. Yeah. Conflict on the horizon, stirring up drama, upcoming clash or issues underneath the surface. Yeah. There's a reason this person's coming back in here trying to apologize to you, because they done got caught. I promise they done got caught trying to scam you on emotional roller coaster. Somebody, or they a scammer, period. But there's some fake checks out here. There's somebody that's been out here scamming people, stealing people's identity. That's what I heard. Oh, yeah. There's a storm brewing. There's about to be a tower. Somebody's about to get caught. Somebody's about to be held accountable. Look at this, judgment. Somebody's about to be held accountable for their actions. Yep, and they was definitely trying to smear your name, say you was the fake, you were the counterfeit, right? Ooh-wee, this is the counterfeit. Whoever this is, they're the counterfeit. They're the liar. And the universe is going to show you the liar. Sometimes, listen, we got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Come on, man. The universe is finna show you the liar. Yeah, this is somebody that's very sneaky. What's going on here, Spirit? They feel like they have to trick you to get to get close to you so that they could carry out their plans. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? We got judgment, nigga. Ooh, judgment. And then we got the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Ooh-wee. Checks and balances. That's what I heard. Checks and balances. And I feel like with this Two of Swords here, with your eyes being covered, it's like you knowing that at some point the universe was going to balance some shit out. Yes, sir. Page of Swords. Listen, you knew that one day the universe was going to balance it out. Karma does not miss a fucking address. You didn't have to do anything, and you didn't do anything. You kept your mouth shut. You kept your fucking opinions to yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Look. Come on, man. Ooh, child. What we got here? The Star. You kept your opinions to yourself. Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past. The King of Swords under judgment. You hear me? Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords for the choices that they made. Justice, judgment, the truth, fairness. The King of Swords with his sword down. This is giving me Knight of Swords, immature energy. Two of Cups. Somebody made a choice. Very judgmental. This is also surrender. King of Swords here. Six of Pentacles. Balancing things out. Judgment with the Knight of Swords as well. Like communication. Like you knowing that at some point, someday, that somebody was going to pay for what they did in some way, shape, or form, right? And it was an unfair, something was unfair. But you didn't try to defend yourself, because God, He already told you when you're being brought to trial, when you're being brought to court by the lower vibration energy, you don't have to say anything, and He'll put the words that you need to say in your mouth. He'll tell you what to say. He'll tell you what to do. Three of Swords. Somebody made a choice. You had to heal from the choices that somebody made. This is somebody from your past that caused you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. Somebody's very fucking stubborn. And it was very immature how they treated you. Very much so. Somebody could have been very argumentative. They're not sorry. With this King of Swords with the sword down, they're not sorry. There's no remorse here. It's very stubborn energy, very cold energy, very unaccountable energy. About how they were immature and how they treated you. Nine of Wands. I can't fucking make it up. Somebody's very unapologetic. They refuse. They having nightmares. They refuse to be held, to hold themselves accountable for the actions that they created. Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the King of Wands in the reverse. This somebody's very unapologetic. Yeah. And you taking a lot. You've been in a lot of battles with this person in one way or another, right? You were being attacked by this person in one way or another. It's like constantly, like this person just doing shit over and over and over again, right? To try to cause you some kind of pain, some kind of hurt. And it's like every time they did something, you seen it, but you didn't choose to because what that will do is only keep you on this cycle with this person of the back and forth. They keep you stuck down there with them when you keep arguing and fighting with them. What you had to do was recognize this person trying to trigger you. You had to recognize the envy and jealousy within this person. That was my reading this morning too, about fucking jealousy and envy. Yes, and where it comes from low self-esteem and no confidence. So your self-worth. That's where it comes from. Anytime you envy what someone else has, anytime you feel like they don't deserve it, right? That's what I'm saying. That's projection. What we got here? Judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Somebody put you through a lot. Somebody had and you're the Nine of Wands. That you're the wounded warrior because it's like you overcame every scar, every sword that they put in your back. You took it out and you had to nurture the wound. Matter of fact, with the star, you've healed the wounds, but the scars are still there. You understand? The scars are still there. Somebody's under judgment. Somebody's unapologetic about what they did, the choices that they made, and how they came against you. And you've seen it. And that's where the wound comes in, right? When you realize that somebody really fucking did something fucked up towards you, right? And it's as if they think you don't see it, that you don't recognize it, that that they're getting away with something and they're not. It's because of your humility, right? Your humbleness and your faith in the universe and in God, right? That, listen, that injustice will be made right. Ooh-wee. Listen, I'm telling you. You know that one day, but you have to stay focused, right? You can't focus on the injustice. You have to focus on planting new seeds, right? Creating a different environment for yourself. You may have been isolated, right? You may have had to be by yourself, right? Because of all the sea lining this person has been doing, all the, just the way this person was trying to project to other people about you, trying to illuminate your failures, your shortcomings, your past, right, your choices. Somebody wanted to influence how people treated you. They didn't want people to treat you with the love and the respect that you gave. It was as if somebody was telling people your nature was fake, that you were a fake. You weren't like that in in real life. You feeling me? Like you putting on a show for social media. Come on now. Yeah, they stacked the cards against you. They tried to form an opinion. They had other people form an opinion of you before they even met you or even know you, and they're not. But they're going to pay for that. They will. They will pay for that, Spirit. Thank you. And you understand. You understand that the proof is in the pudding. Our Spirit said, I can show you better than I can tell you, right? You can say that shit all day, but that means you're taking the focus off of you and you're trying to fight them. Listen, you did that. You carried your burdens, right? Somebody tried to shame you. And don't forget, when you're out here throwing rocks, you got to remember, there's shit in your closet that you would really hate for people to know about your fucking ass, right? Like you like to have threesomes, like you get drunk and you have, irresponsible sex, and you have inappropriate behaviors, right? Nine of Cups in the reverse, right? That you're very manipulative. Somebody could have a sex addiction. They like to, they go out, they get drunk, and they have sex with random people. Listen, a fucking fool. I can't make it up. Somebody may not want people to know that, but people know that shit. Listen, burdens in reverse. I heard their burdens being exposed. That's what somebody's going to have to deal with. Their hidden tendencies and failings and shit like that. Their temptations and their sins. All that shit's about to be exposed. We got the Page of Swords. Listen. It's all about to be exposed. Empress in the reverse. It's all about to be exposed. How somebody has been working behind the scenes to create chaos in your life. Spirit said, because you refuse to carry their burdens. And how I mean that is when they're trying to embarrass you, humiliate you, cause you grief, cause you disappointment, right? And heartache, when they're trying to impose and project that kind of energy for you to carry, you rejected it. You turn it over. You surrender it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You understand that the universe will do its job. You hear me? Somebody's caught, man. Somebody's gonna be humiliated, embarrassed, because the sun is coming up on what they've been doing in the fucking dark. Somebody been doing something too long. Like it was a time to leave that shit alone, to let that shit go, but somebody refused it. Now the sun's coming up. What they've been doing in the fucking dark. Somebody's exposed, is humiliated, embarrassed, right? Because you're not carrying those burdens. You're not allowing those things or whatever it is that they try. These ones, listen, this is what you did. You stopped carrying them and you built yourself a wall, nigga. You built yourself some boundaries. And each one of those boundaries is those burdens you remember. They still lit. You put up them boundaries for somebody. Yes. And when you listen, they're trying to avoid a tower right now. They're trying to avoid a tower right now. Yes, they listen. They're trying to avoid this tower, but this shit's over. And listen, this is over. All they hiding behind shit. Somebody's about to be exposed for who the fuck they are. Because you stopped carrying it. This is some kind. Listen, they made a choice and it wasn't a good one. They chose to go against you. Behind 8 of Cups in the reverse. Who the 3 of Cups in the reverse? Come on now. And somebody could be catching karma through their behaviors. Somebody could be expecting for the karma to come back to them the way they gave it to you, but somebody may be catching some karma through their behaviors. Listen, 6 of Swords, something they refuse to let go of. Something they refuse to stop doing. They wouldn't let something go. They wouldn't let bygones be bygones and let, swallow your pill, accept accountability for yourself, and move on. No, instead, they was a fool. They refused to let something go. Page of Pentacles, harboring, holding on to shit. Still thinking something's going to work. Still investing in shit that does not work. That it's never been. I heard same shit, doing the same shit, expecting different results. Take that how it resonates. Very ego-driven, but very immature. Somebody's still childish. Somebody's childish, and they think they know everything, but they childish. This could be like a grown person with a child, elementary school. Because I'm here in elementary, not even high school. That would be like a night energy. This is a page. Elementary school mentality. Like, you know how kids in elementary school, they lie a little bit. They don't tell the truth when they get caught. They haven't learned that. Like they broke something and, what happened to it? I don't know. That kind of shit. That kind of energy. You hear me? Whatever that age is, that's what somebody's mentality is. The Hierophant. Somebody's under judgment. Yep. The 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not unstable. Somebody wanted to create an imbalance in your life, and what ended up happening was, because of all the bullshit that they was doing to you, it actually walked them right into imbalance in their fucking life. Because there's a lot of drinking for courage, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of under the influence kind of fucking choices that somebody made, and they didn't realize while their mind was getting at you, that they was literally walking themselves into their own fucking sabotage. Like their life started to spiral out of fucking control, basically. You hear what I'm saying? Because they wasn't focused on what they was doing. And they're getting caught now. They're being exposed. Now people are starting to see what the fuck's been going on in their fucking life. That they didn't want to come out the closet, right? Yeah. Damn, I didn't know you was doing all that. I didn't know you was into this. I didn't know this was going, man. Listen. The Emperor, the moon in reverse. It ain't hitting no more. Your spirit said, yeah, they was in competition with you. People are not following behind this person no more because they listened to this person. They took advice from this person. This person could even say that you was attacking them. But all it was is they were lining people up to jump off a fucking cliff with no net. And they don't even know why, because they believed something. Yeah. Somebody was sitting high and mighty on the throne. They was throwing out all kind of judgment. Yeah, you did. But behind the scenes, they were spiraling out of control with their drinking, with their sex life, how they was living. They weren't paying attention. They weren't protecting themselves. They was just out here in misery, Spirit said, trying to drown out how they felt about you. But they kept making fucked up choices. Ooh, child. They didn't have a care in the world. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Refused to walk away from something. You hear me? Somebody could have even been, look, we got the Hangman in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. Yes. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody didn't love themselves. Somebody got themselves caught up. They got that 3. Look at this here. Whatever little community, a little friends that they was hanging out with, that they was having orgies, excuse me, y'all, this ain't for kids. You know what I'm saying? And all kinds of things, going out drinking, doing things. Yeah. That's what the Devil in the reverse and the Hangman in the reverse. This is somebody that does not have any. Yeah, they didn't grow from this. Somebody could even feel like they trapped, like they bound themselves, because it's like waking up and realizing that you're the one that was in the dream. You know what I mean? You're the one that was not really paying attention to the way you was moving and the people you were dealing with. It was like somebody was so focused on tearing you down that they couldn't see the things they needed to do for themselves. You know what I mean? They were like, what do you call it when you drink? Trying to suppress. Child. This is the type of person that could have actually like got with people and they gossiped about you and they said, well, damn, we should do spell work and let's just try to bind the collective. Because somebody triangulated you. They triangulated you with people. They went and they got with people and they seen how people felt about you, and they created illusions about you with individual people that may have been close to you or, you know, in some kind of proximity to you, and they influenced them, and they gathered around with people that didn't like you, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. That's what they did. Yeah, and I didn't, because they refused to let something go. This could even been a spouse. This could have been somebody you were married to with the Hierophant here that you took some kind of oath or some kind of commitment with. Marriage. Something like that, yeah. You could have walked away from it. Yep, look at that, one night stand. I cannot make this shit up. Somebody had a one night stand with somebody and they've been with them at, look, double standards. Look, nigga, double standards. I'm telling you. This is somebody that was judging your ass. This is somebody that was making people look at you like you was some kind of trash. Some kind of, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm telling you. And everything that they were saying about you was what they was doing behind the fucking scenes. That you was somebody that would sleep around with people. Listen, I'm telling you. There's somebody with double standards. Yes. Look. Backstage drama. This is somebody that was causing a lot of friction in your life. Conflict. Behind the scene, hidden tensions, personal rivalry, unspoken disagreements. Yes. Jealous and envy of the way, it clearly was the way people saw you, because this is somebody that wanted to distort your image. Period. This is somebody that wanted people to dislike you because you probably called judgment on their fucking ass. You probably made your mind up about this person. Remember we had unwanted guests. That's what it is, and they don't like this shit. Ooh-wee. M for higher. hiring someone else to do dirty work, blood money, organized crime, spousal revenge, scandal. Ooh-wee, this person could have paid somebody to hurt you, and that don't just have to be on the physical. With the backstage drama, unspoken feelings. Wow. And inarticulate, an understanding that is implied, a knowing, mute, wordless, secret feelings. Somebody was harboring some serious fucking resentment, I can tell you that. 60 could be significant, 22, 84, 33. Somebody was harboring some serious resentment, yeah, towards you, collective. Yes, sir. Ooh-wee. So much so that they tried to hire somebody to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. Didn't they? Ooh, spirit. What's going on here with the collective? Double standards, what we got. Ego clash, I'm telling you. Listen, somebody allowed their ego to get in the way, for real, playing hard to get. Pretends to be less interested, tries to have the upper hand and control, mind games, coy, acting. Somebody was jealous of you. What the fuck is the ego clash about? Somebody always wanted to be right. It was as if it was a mirror of two of the same personalities trying to fight for, you know what I mean? But I feel like how you overcame it is you didn't fight for what's yours, right? You just moved along and created that stability and that persona for yourself. You didn't fight somebody you didn't argue with this person and try to prove you was right with this person or you were who you were. You just decided, listen, people will see the truth at some point. The truth will always come to fucking light. It will always. And what's happening here is somebody's ass is being seen for the trifling, conflict creating, drama starting, lying, double standard motherfucker that they are. Oh, so you out here telling us that the collective is a whole. The collective out here will sleep with anybody. The collective is lazy. They don't want to work. They're just a gold digger. They this and that. And the whole time, you're the one that's out here doing that. You're the one that's out here sleeping around. You're the one that's out here playing in witchcraft. You're the one that's out here doing that shit, trying to convince us. You better understand what we got here. No show. Listen, people was waiting for a fucking show. Yeah, this is somebody that was writing a narrative about you, and people were looking for that shit, but there was nothing there. They don't see what this person they lied. Empty promises, unreliable, non-committal, vanishing acts, disappointments, and burnt bridges. You didn't show up and give them what they was looking for, what some people paid for. It didn't go down that way. You didn't come out hollering, kicking, and screaming, and pointing fingers and telling people secrets. You didn't come out doing that bashing, and you didn't come out doing that shit. You didn't even fucking show up. Boom, there go the towel. There go, I want my money back. People want their fucking money back. Yes, they want their money back. This person, yes. Listen, And some people, when they bought a ticket, it's like that was their initiation into the karma. They paid for whatever's coming back at this person. All that was sitting around waiting to see it. You hear me? You bought a ticket to the bulls, bought a ticket to this ass whooping. Spirit said they bought a ticket to the ass whooping. You thought they was coming to see an ass whooping. Ooh, somebody got baby trapped. Ooh wee, somebody got baby trapped. Ooh wee, somebody got somebody pregnant out there. Somebody that they was out here doing this shit with. Somebody they probably don't even know. You hear me? Was just out having a good time. Talking shit about you. Now What? Now everybody gonna see who they got a baby by. Ooh, who they done planted a seed and it's growing. What we got here? What? Unshakable love. Yeah, that's the love you had. You had that unshakable love. Yes, sir. Deep-rooted affection that grows stronger with time. Unwavering affection, steady and resilient. That's who you were. And they tried to make you out to be a Jezebel. And they was a Jezebel. It was them the whole time. And they was jealous of you. Thank you, Spirit. Private DMs. Somebody may want to send you a, hey, beautiful, how you doing? Reconnect themselves to you, collected. Yeah, whoever this is, they got pregnant. This is somebody that they've been keeping. It was on the down low. Yeah, it was a secret. Shameful. Ooh, shameful, I heard. Look at these cards flew out over here. What we got? You are so pretty. Great job. Fake compliments. Somebody played on somebody's fucking ego. Look, unresolved drama. Some shit hitting under. Yeah, they going through it. Telling white lies. I can't make it up. Oh wait, yes, they got some shit going on. They got the side. The sneaky link is pregnant. It came out. The first thing came out was a sneaky link, right? The sneaky behaviors, sneaky attitude. I'm telling you, this is a jealous ass ex of yours. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, distant star. Yeah, they can't get close to you no more. You gone. You out of reach. The ship has sailed, baby. You were that bright light in someone's life, and now you're a distant star. Somebody they just look up and they see that they know they can't reach. They can't touch you. They can't come near you. You're out of reach. All right, that's y'all's message. I will see y'all on the next one. Deuces, y'all stay up.